Hey there, it's Trizzy Leah, your host for the Ticket to Anywhere podcast. We created this travel podcast for you, who's just as obsessed with exploring the globe as we are. We each travel a different way and even have different work schedules. But every episode, we aim to widen your worldview, inspire you to consider a destination near or far, or learn from others. With us, you can adventure from anywhere.
Keep in touch with us on social media at Ticket2 Anywhere Podcast. Remember to connect with us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Never miss an episode by subscribing to Ticket2 Anywhere Podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and Pocket Casts. And hit subscribe to follow our visual podcasts on YouTube to keep up to date on our channel.
If you find value and enjoy our episodes and special guests, please rate us and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. It means the world to us and helps others find us easier. You can also leave comments or reviews on our YouTube channel or Facebook page. Be sure to search for Ticket2 Anywhere Podcast.
Take a screenshot of the episode you're currently listening to, share it on your socials, and tag us. Or send this episode to a friend if you think it'll be helpful for them. And if you'd like to support us by monetary means, you can do so by buying us a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/Ticket2 Anywhere.
It's Trizzy.
Hi, this is Leah, one of your hosts for the Ticket to Anywhere podcast, out here on the beautiful island of Oahu in the beautiful state of Hawaii.
In this episode, we like to reintroduce ourselves to you
and invite all of our new friends out there to come and get to know us. Trizzy and I have been friends for over 15 years, and we share this massive love of adventuring in our own backyards throughout the US, domestically and internationally as well. So we're super excited that you're here.
Our slogan, 2 voices, 2 views, and 2 ways to adventure anywhere, derives from our different ways of traveling.
Myself, Leah, LA in flight on all your social media platforms. I'm generally a backpacker. I can take lots of time off in between freelance projects. I can work on the go, super flexible schedule.
And I, Trizzy, couple travel or group travels, hardly ever solo traveling. And my budgets are flexible, from low to mid-range to sometimes just balling out of control.
I'm usually gone for 2+ weeks at a time.
Unfortunately, I can't be on vacation for more than 2 weeks thanks to my main source of income, my 9-to-5 job. So my itineraries are usually jam-packed.
More flash packing now, not so much budget, but I love to eat street food. I love to take public transportation. I really am not loyal to any airlines. I just jump on whoever's giving me immediate gratification as far as points and discounts. And I'm generally flying economy as well. I'm not too much of a hotel or Airbnb goer, more like budget because I want to meet people that way. So a little bit different from Trizzy in that sense.
Here are a few other fun facts about who we are.
What is your current profession?
And what other profession could you see yourself doing?
So currently I'm an event manager and a podcast consultant / a podcast manager. I also host some travel presentations, and I can be an MC and moderator for certain topics and companies as well. I really love what I do, and I love that most of what I do is remote these days. But if I were to be anything else, I'm starting to create obviously a tons of travel content, especially for Ticket to Anywhere. And I'd love to be a travel host. I think that's great. I love helping others and giving information on the practical side of travel. It may not always be the prettiest, but literally things on public transportation, cell phone service, where you can work, how to get your money, what types of credit cards you can use, practical traveling tips. I'd love to help people more on the practical side of travel. So any way you can do that, whether that's being a travel host or otherwise, that would be my ideal profession.
My current profession is that I'm a producer in the music industry. Video content, music videos, and basically what I do for Ticket to Anywhere, but in the music industry. My other profession that I could see myself doing and kind of wish that I'm doing now is maybe either be in the WNBA, be a professional basketball player, or be a fitness trainer. I love to encourage and inspire health and wellness, fitness and sports, just being active, just moving all the time. And I feel like giving back in that way has always given me that satisfaction of life Besides traveling, of course. What's your daily life like on a good and productive day?
So for me, I try to do a little bit of work every day, excluding the weekends, of course. I love to get some kind of movement in, whether that's walking, doing an incline, a yoga class, running a lot of errands, doing a HIIT workout at my gym. I love to get some type of movement in. I love any day that I could see family and or friends, which I usually try to do every day, especially my niece. But things usually where I'm go, but not stressed out, those are my favorite kinds of days.
On a good and productive day, I would wake up at 4:30 in the morning, and this is Mamba mentality. Shout out to you, Kobe. I learned that his itinerary, what he does on the work ethic, on just like lifestyle, has really inspired me, and that's what I hope to achieve. So on a good and productive day, I would wake up at 4:30 in the morning, eat some light breakfast, and then do a good 1 hour of working out. And then that's when I'll shower. I'll do like my recovery afterwards for maybe about an hour to 2 hours, fit in protein-packed breakfast, and then start my work day. If it's a slow day at work, I would jump into some Ticket to Anywhere content. If not, then I would try and do my work from 9 to 5 like they pay me for, and then during the evening I'll spend about 2 or 3 hours with Ticket to Anywhere content.
What food could you eat every day for the rest of your life?
Simple. Thai food. Patsiu, put it in front of me, breakfast, lunch, dinner, brunch, dinner, I could eat it all. Thai food is the best. When I was in Thailand, I never stopped craving for Thai food.
Okay, Trizzy's gonna hate me for this one, but sushi, definitely. And salads. I really love salad. I know that's a very vague category, but like any salad, especially if you make it a meal, put salmon, eggs in it, put a lot of protein in it. Salads and sushi, my two top favorites.
My favorite recent travel purchase? I would probably have to say these hand warmers that I got. It's called Hot Hands. Hot Hands is the brand. And I used it for Finland, and it has been very useful for me during camping trips as well. When I'm car camping, it has helped me sleep in the car and continue to be warm. So that has been my favorite recent purchase.
So right before Hawaii, I wanted to try out a new type of bag. So I got a COTOPAXI ALLPA Del Dia. It's a backpack that you can carry on 42 liters. I've always wanted to downsize my 80-liter backpack. So I bought a 42-liter and I'm obsessed with it already. Although I do feel it's a little bit small if you're going to cold weather climates, because it fits all of my Hawaii clothing perfectly, which I love. It's about $200. Got a little bit of a discount, but worth every penny, and I'm a firm believer of the COTOPAXI line now. My second favorite purchase was the Teva sandals that I purchased, and they just fit like a glove. Feels like I'm walking on clouds. I literally did a hike on Oahu, the island of Oahu this morning, and they felt amazing, and they're waterproof as well. So now I want to go trekking to chase waterfalls in them. But yeah, COTOPAXI and Teva sandals, those are my two favorite purchases recently. What advice would you give your younger traveling self, or what would you tell your younger traveling self?
Be open-minded and don't miss anything. I remember when I was younger, I traveled to Vietnam with my parents. My sister couldn't make it to that trip, so it was just me and my parents. And I was just like, I miss home. I miss my sister. I miss my friends. I miss playing basketball. And I felt like that just not ruined, but clouded a lot of good experience that I could have had on that trip. So I would just tell myself, just be open-minded and don't miss anything.
I would say it's okay that your travel style is going to change. It will change. As your income changes, your travel style probably will change, and that's fine. Also, the people you meet and the friendships and the stories that you foster and garner and have on the road, I promise you, will be the best and probably most impactful people and experiences you will ever have in your life. So cherish every single one of those.
those are a few fun facts about us.
And I really hope you all enjoyed getting to know us again as we did a reintroduction.
Thank you for continuing to listen to the Ticket to Anywhere podcast. We appreciate your support as always.
Again, this is Leah on the beautiful island of Oahu in Hawaii. And if you want to learn more of what we're about, and you value the content we've been giving you, go ahead and buy us a coffee to support our show. And if anything, share our episodes with a friend, leave us a review or a comment on YouTube or on Apple Podcasts, and we hope to hear from you soon. Thanks for being here.